Well, hello everybody, how's it going? I hope you guys are all doing really good. Today we're diagnosing this little Fender vaporizer amplifier again. I don't know if you guys remember, but like a week ago I did a video on this and it lost signal. It would only pass a little bit of signal right on 10 with the guitar on 10. So I took it to the shop and tore it apart, and come to find out it was a preamp tube. So I replaced it and turned it on, turned the volume up. I could hear, noise, and it would get louder with the volume. So I thought I had it all fixed, so I brought it back to the studio here. And this morning was the first time I decided to plug it in and play it. I haven't heard it for a while, so I plugged into it and it did the exact same thing. So I took it back to the shop and tore it apart, and come to find out it was the other original preamp tube that this one blew. I mean, these must have been a really closely matched pair. They almost blew, within seconds of each other. It was working when I replaced the first original one. It's even working in the video that I shot of it. And just from shutting it off, unplugging the amp, bringing it to here, and plugging it in, the other original one blew. So that tells me a few things. First of all, the amp's on right now. It's on like 1.5 or 2. My guitar's on 10, and there's no noise. Very little noise, if you can even hear it. So I've got it pretty loud, as you can tell. Again, no noise. So, and before I changed those tubes out, it did have a lot of white noise and kind of a hum always. You could crank the volume up and kind of overcome it sometimes, but it was never this quiet. So the tubes that came in it were probably, inferior to the ones that are in here. These are older ones that I put in it. They're vintage. I can't remember what the name is now. They could be RCAs or something. They're old though. But they were in good shape and they tested out great. So, and they obviously improved the hum and the noise. So if you're hearing that in your amplifier and it never used to be there, that's a pretty good sign that your tubes are starting to, go on their way out. And that will happen. It does sound different to me now too. And believe it or not, tubes do make your amp sound different. Different brands, all that. It really does, trust me. I play this amp all the time. I'm really familiar with the sound of it, and I can hear like it's got more mid-range kind of. Into country today, I guess, but I think this would make a nice little country amp, really, or a nice little rock amp, really. It breaks up pretty quick. It's pretty loud. It's like it's only, I think, 11 watts maybe, or 12. And it's got two 10-inch speakers in it, which I really like. The 10s, I like 12s too. And this one even has a 15-inch speaker in it. He had this other one, which sounds nice. But the 10s they cut through a little bit more, I think. They got a little more mid-punch, and they'll break up a little quicker, I think, too. So anyway, I'm happy to have this going again. And I can't wait to start hooking it back up to my pedal board and playing and all that kinds of stuff. But it's a sparkly little chimey amp. It really is. I like the cabinet. That's cool too, and it doesn't weigh a ton. It's pretty portable. You could play a club with it easy enough, I'd say. Anyway, I just wanted to include you guys in on this test and let you know what I found out. So, you know, hopefully this information will help you guys. And like I said, if you got a tube amp that's humming and hissing and it never really used to when you first got it or whatever, or when it was new, it may be time for some tubes, you know. It happens. I don't really know what the hour life is on tubes anymore. There used to be charts on that and stuff. I have some old tube books actually that came with the tube tester that I have, and they're old, like 40s, World War II era stuff, but some of these tubes didn't even exist then. But anyway, the information's still helpful anyway. Other than that, like I said, I just wanted to pass that information along with you guys because, you know, in hindsight, I should have just replaced both preamp tubes right there when the first one blew, because it makes sense that the other one's probably not far behind it. So you never know. But in any case, I think I'm going to order a set of tubes for it, and I might down the road. I mean, I'm not going to replace this now because it's running really smooth. But down the road, eventually it's going to need some tubes again. The power tubes are going to probably, you know, be the next in line to go. So anyway, I hope this info helps you guys out. And thanks again for checking out my videos. And welcome to all the new subscribers. There's daily subscribers showing up, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys find this channel helpful. There's tons of videos of repair work I did, guitar lessons, all kinds of stuff, amp demos, you know, as much as I can fit in there. And I still have a lot more stuff to add to that. So stay tuned. We'll be getting some new stuff up real soon. And I hope this video helps you guys out. You know, next time you turn your tube amps on, if you're hearing noises that you really didn't hear before, it's probably due, okay? So anyway, thanks again. We'll see you guys real soon. And thanks for watching my channel. Okie doke, guys. Be good.